So
white snow, red sky, reach up for so high.
here's a good question for you. How many of you guys ride differently than you drive? Like, do you stop for every stop sign? Either way, on your motorcycle or your car. I think I tend to drive more safely when I'm on the bike than when I'm in the car. Mostly because I don't have a cage or anything to protect me, so it's I mean, it's super important either way, right? But for example, in the last week I've had to watch for rain, hydroplaning, that kind of stuff. That's a beast.
Big cry, beware of the fox tonight. The cold feet, a dark rain, my blood in your frozen veins. Dream high, no pain, run fast in the broken chains.
And today I'm just out enjoying the weather, trying to stay away from that crap.
Sneak out, keep fighting. I'm willing to take a chance, break free. The dog's biting, dressed up for the final dance. Shut down.
Probably not going to be out too long today. I got a lot of stuff to do, like, you know, mowing the lawn. Actually, the wife, I think, wants to mow the lawn, so. And then I gotta finish up a few things on the Jeep, like buttoning it down. Oh, look at the moo cows. Oh, a donkey. Those are donkeys. Donkeys. I'm not the only one that had this idea, apparently. Okay, so that house right over there is Eric Clapton's house. I passed by it a few times and I forgot to mention it, but I thought you'd be interested. There's his mailbox. There's a big crease right down the middle of the road right here. Like somebody dragged something, or I don't know. It happened to me on my driveway one time. I was working on the brakes on my car, and it's on a little bit of an incline, and I had the jack on it, but what I didn't realize is when I released the pressure on the brake drums, it had disc brakes on the front and rear. So when I released the pressure on the emergency brake, and it slid backwards, almost took off my leg. And then it like scraped down the driveway. I had enough time for it to hit for me to realize, oh shit, I need to move my leg. Move my leg, and it just scraped right down the driveway. There's like a little line down it too, just like that. That's why I think it's somebody like dropped something, like a fifth wheel or something like that. Anyway, back to my original subject. So like when you take a left-hand turn or right-hand turn in a car, you know how like you come up to an intersection, you look briefly, and then you continue on. Well, in a motorcycle, you take your time and look a little more carefully. That's where they get that, you know, look twice, save a life thing on cars. Like, do you do that? Because I know I do, ever since, you know, the event. But before that, I'm not sure I paid as close of attention. It's kind of a hard lesson to learn. Like, you don't want to hit somebody. The other thing that I've been doing a lot now too is, instead of focusing so much on like my bike, and maybe this just comes with more experiences, like looking where I'm going. I know that's like a, oh yeah, no brainer, but when you're on a motorcycle, you like look down, my speedometer, you know, that kind of stuff, to see how fast I'm going, am I in the right gear, you know, those kinds of things. Are my feet where I can get to the controls easy, in case of an emergency. But really, when you're doing that, you're creating more of a hostile environment for yourself than if you just look where you're going. So like when you're going around a curve, instead of kind of looking down, I kind of look at the bottom or the top of my light sometimes, because it just the reflection of the sun catches my attention. But lately I've been saying, you know what, ignore it. That's why I got this tape here too, because of the reflection. But I've been saying ignore it, look up and into the curb where you're going, and you're gonna go there. It's like if you're in an accident and you get hypnotized or you're getting ready to get into an accident, you get hypnotized by a car that just pulled out in front of you, or one that is coming around a corner. If you focus on it, that's what you're going to go towards. So wherever your eyes go, the vehicle follows, for the most part. I'm always looking for, you know, dangers and stuff too, but on a curb, it's true. So yeah, in a car you don't have to worry about those things as much. You just kind of point and go. On a motorcycle, you really kind of see like this, like you pull around the side like this. You can even go a little bit faster sometimes. I've noticed that if you pull your head up and look. And then you guys who ride on the track and stuff and race, you already know this. So, and like you said, no brainer. Anyway, that is it for today, boys and girls. I'm MOTOBEAR, and remember to keep the rubber side down.